As starting on the front row, it's going to be the 52 of Michael Martinez, followed by the 60 of Jimmy Allitzer. Second row going to be the 41 of James Daniel, followed by the 28 of Mark Martini, our point leader. 48 of Wyatt Wild, coming off of a not so average race last week, trying to get some redemption here this week. And the 44 Jet Sneaker, same kind of issue there, as we go back through the field a little bit. So on the cut line today is going to be the 29 of Nia Marinacci and the 18 of Nick Schermente, with the 10 of Hugh Kyleson right there too, and the 01 of Alvin Ramirez. So it's going to be a really interesting race to see who's going to be able to make it to the end here. Again, I'm sorry about the frame rate. I know it's like watching a slideshow. Excuse me. But there's nothing I can really do about it right now. There we go. So we're going to be watching the bottom four now. Bottom five, whatever. Okay, pace car is in place. We're still side by side for the lead here with the 60 of Jimmy Allister, the 42 of Michael Martinez. Pretty evenly spaced right now. It's the 60 now jumping out to the lead. I'm going to check on the back of the field right now. Is we got the 29 of Nia Marinacci. New paint scheme for today for her. Try and get out of that bottom two position now as she goes to work on the 10 of Hugh Kyleson. Not going to be able to get it done there. As the 35 off track now a little bit. Yet again, AI turned all the way up here. Just trying to get it to get interesting here, but not many wrecks. So we're gonna hope it can stay like that. Get some decent racing out of this as the 29 now right beating the back bumper off that number 10. Hugh Kyleson. Trying to find some kind of advantage. We're now going to see this 35 of Jeff Dubuque way outside of the track now. Not quite sure what his deal is. We'll have to see something with that later. The 29 now starting to fall back. Not a good sign for that Mobile 1 number 29 team. As we're going to go back to the front now, seeing the field going single file now. The 60 of Jimmy Allitzer leading the pack. As we got someone off track in the back of the pit, on the back of the field. Might have been the 29. As there's a large gap now between her and the 10 of Hugh Kyleson. Not quite sure what's happening there. As we keep going up here, is the 60 of Jimmy Allitzer coming down to lead the first lap. We got a battle for fourth here. The 41 of James Daniel and the 44 Jet Sneaker. Looks like Sneaker getting the better of him there. And as we come into the next corner here, I believe that's a oh, it says Charger. My bad. I thought that said Cougar for a second. I was like, Jim, friggin' Mercury Cougar. Anyway, now we got the 29 now reeled in the 10 of Hugh Kyleson, trying to get that position, trying to stay out of the elimination spot. At the 10, trying the same thing on the 18 to Nick Schermente. The 8 of Elaine Johnson almost pulled off a win yesterday. Wasn't quite able to get it done. Hopefully not going to be facing elimination here. As the field now winding up through the this little set of S's here. I don't know any of the turn names at Sebring, unfortunately, so it's going to sound stupid. As we now look at the 35, Jeff Dubuque, way out there. We're going to go follow him for a while. As we have the 35 now just absolutely flying through here, using up every available bit of real estate on this racetrack, trying to stay ahead. Cutting every available corner. Love this camera angle here as we head to the back over here. The 01, Alvin Ramirez, working on the 7 of Noah Knight. First race for him in the SKICAR. The Ream number 7. One of the car alumni here. Speaking of tour car, coming up one more spot is the what you should be the 08 of Jeremy Phoenix, but deciding to run the number 2 in a tour car inspired paint scheme as he drove this exact paint scheme to at least a few wins, if I can recall correctly, in the tour car truck series. So very cool to see there. As we're gonna keep going up the pack a little bit. 19 of Daniel Starr trying to stay with it now, trying to actually make the field this week after failing to qualify last week. Big heartbreaker for him. So we're going to go a little back up farther, check on our leaders. So we got the 60 of Jimmy Allitzer leading them down. Oh, in the grass a little bit there. So we say there, oh, look, we got some action here for the last qualifying spot. The 10 of Hugh Kyleson now getting by the 18 of Nick Schermente. Will the 29 follow? So it looks like they're still going to be side by side for the last position now. 29 trying to get in. It's the 10 of Hugh Kyleson now going to work on the 8 of Lane Johnson. Beating the back bumper off that car, as you can see there. Decklid absolutely a little bit shorter now. As we are up on 2 laps to go here. Trying to make it through there, the Hugh 2024 machine. Very cool livery out there today. So we're going to be going down I believe this is, the backstretch now. Not very familiar with Sebring yet. Have to bear with me here. As we have no major shakeups now as the 10 looking underneath the 8 now. Looking to further secure his position now. As we're getting the white flag, 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank for the first spot. That's TV2. Whoops, TV1. There we go. 60 of Jimmy Allitzer taking that white flag. Almost uncontested now throughout this whole race, leading every single lap. So we go back now for the battle for the last qualifying spot. The 29 now getting a little high as the 18 and Nick Schermente going to get around her now. As the 10 of Hugh Kyleson might have just punched his ticket there. Last little bit, as it looks like we have a large gap between the last 2 cars. Is the 8 of Elaine Johnson now trying to get around the 35 of Jeff Dubuque. With the 10 of Hugh Kyleson in tow. Trying to make sure that he can put as many cars between himself and the others that are eliminated, trying to make sure that he will not qualify. They're heading into the final couple corners now, I think. The 35, Jeff Dubuque, off track now. Using every ounce of speed that car has left in it. Trying to get every last little thing out of it. Not sure why it does that. Is now we are looking on going to the final stretch now. If all stays like this, it looks like the 10's going to make it in. As well as everyone else in front, is we got a little bit of a battle here. So we're going to go back up to the front real quick as the 60 of Jimmy Allitzer brings home the win here in qualifying race number 1. We're going to see the battle for the last position here. And it looks like it's going to be the 10 of Hugh Kyleson making it in, with the 29 of Nia Marinacci and the 18 of Nick Schermente unfortunately not going to be able to make the call for the feature tonight. Pretty unfortunate situation there. But that's racing, ain't it? Unfortunately, the brand new Mobil 1 scheme not going to be able to compete today for a chance at the win. So, yeah, we're going to get qualifying race number 2 up ready and set right now. Starting on the front row, it's going to be the 78 of Brandon McMurray, followed by the 1450 of Kristen Thomas. And followed by that is last week's winner, Johnny Yang, followed by surprise top 10 run there for the 75 at Kakert last week. 24 on Miles Hammond. And the 83 at Joey Berge rounding out your top 6. With the 88 of Marshall Levine Young, 94 Joey Tardamella, the 77 of Davion West, and the 01 of Rosa De La Cruz rounding out our top 10. As we are going to be going racing here at Sebring for qualifying race number 2. It looks like we're going to be getting a green now. Green flag out, and we are racing here at Sebring. And looking at the back of the field now, who is going to be the people fighting for a qualifying spot is we have the 66, Nate Almendinger, 1 win on the season already. Not the kind of starting spot he wanted to hope for, as he's going to have to do battle with the 76 of Chad Jones, trying to take that qualifying spot away, and the 93 is Scott Chegg. So out of the bottom 5 or 6 right now, probably bottom 7, no driver in that field has missed a race before, so this is going to be pretty concerning to see who's going to lose it out of this one, as we have a bit of a stack up there. Everybody kind of slowing down. Continuing into the over here, we got the 1450 of Kristen Thomas out to a huge lead now over the 78 of Brandon McMurray. New paint scheme on that car this week. Putting in a request for it, so had to oblige. As we're now going to look towards the back is the 66 and Nate Almendinger trying to keep his points position alive here as the going to work now in the Red Bull 93 is Scott Chegg. Going through the pack a little bit, we got the talk a little bit about the 87 Xavier Martinez. After causing the big one at Daytona, we've seen quite a bit out of him, making the field in lots of races and really just overall trying to stay competitive. He's been really competitive this last couple weeks, actually making all the races and just kind of consistently being a top 20 car. Never really quite challenging for a win, but always kind of being somewhere close. So we go up a little bit. Return to familiar scheme now, the 24 Raptor. After an unfortunate outing in the not sure what the sponsor was, the blue 24 there. The new night race scheme for them, not the kind of debut that he was hoping for with that scheme, but hopefully with the return to normalcy, he's going to be hopefully doing a little bit better. So we go back a little bit. Let's check on our qualifying positions. We got the 66 now around the 93 is Scott Chegg, putting Scott Chegg now in the elimination position as the 66 going to work on the 76 now of Chad Jones. It's the 93 now going off track. Not a very good sign for the 93 of Scott Chegg. The 66 Nate Almendinger officially in the field now. So far as we got the 10 of Uncle Ruckus, the misaligned number there. Gotta fix that. As the for such a rush job of a paint scheme, that's been a very, very competitive car for him the last couple weeks. Especially since all of these stats are the same, it's pretty interesting how the 10 has always been able to stay towards the front, especially with the lack of experience, considering he only joined in the second race of the season. So very, very interesting now as we're going to go up to the 65 of Blake Reed Jr. Newcomer on the circuit, only joined last week. The BeamNG Drive, number 65. Doing pretty well for having never done any of this kind of stuff before in SKICAR. Scheme in last minute, and yeah, has been keeping the fenders on it. But no real top tens to speak of yet, so hoping to change that today. As we're gonna go up a little bit farther now to the. Be talking more about the 95 of Joey Beilders. Didn't make the field last time, but now sitting solidly in a qualifying position. So hoping to change that today. Trying to earn some points back as falling farther back of the points. As we're gonna go up through a little bit more. Check on our leaders. The 1450 Kristen Thomas dirt tracking it into the corner there. Oh, almost off track, and oh, everyone's off track. 1450 and the 78 of Brandon McMurray. It's the 85 Johnny Yang. Trying to run him down now in that top secret Toyota Camry. Awesome paint scheme on that car. Throwback to, I believe, the golden Toyota Supra from owned by one Smokey Nagata. Actually getting his nickname from the famous NASCAR mechanic of the same name, Smokey Unick. As he going off track now with the 24 of Miles Hammond, gonna try and pounce on that. Sticking right to the back bumper of the 85. Trying to find a way around it. So we're going into one of these final corners right here. Is you got a decent looking battle right now. Everybody going hard for everything it's worth. Not letting an inch of this racetrack go unused. Is now we have, it looks like a shakeup at the back of the field now. The 76 of Chad Jones. Maybe looking at an elimination spot now as we have one lap to go soon. My bad. Now we're going to have one lap to go now as the Kristen Thomas machine brings it down to the white flag presented by Credit One Bank. The 76 Chad Jones. Not the kind of day he was hoping for. As trying to get back to that 93 is Scott Chegg. Hopefully this nice 90-degree corner here might give some sort of assistance to him as he's starting to close the gap ever so slightly on that 93. Really giving that car everything it's worth just to try to make it into the field here. So we're going to be going up a little bit more to the 94 Joey Tardamella. Solid eighth. Been a really nice, consistent top 10 car all day. And oh, we got someone in the back of the 69 of Jeremy Isley. Looked like the 77, I believe, there, Davion West. May have just been one of them racing things, but as we go up a little bit farther just to check on how everyone's doing. It's a 24 of Miles Hammond getting around the 83 of Johnny Yang now. Trying to see if he can get to the front before the end of this. It's the 1450 of Kristen Thomas. Leads him on, having led every single lap today. At the 76 now. Chad Jones getting right underneath the 66 now of Name Almendinger. This is a battle for the qualifying spot here, ladies and gentlemen. 76 inside, 66 outside. Not letting a single inch go by. The 76 now. Chad Jones. No one really here with the advantage as he's trying to pull ahead of the 66 now, putting the 66 now at risk of elimination. As we're coming into the final set of corners now, can the 66 dive bomb it? Is there any kind of possibility whatsoever that the 66 and Name Almendinger can make this field? I don't think so. As we're going to be looking at the win and, 1450, Kristen Thomas picking up the win in qualifying race number 2. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be the 66 and Name Almendinger. Really, really bad start for him this year. After getting a win. Really unfortunate there. Can't believe it happened like that, but bit of a heartbreaker with one win already on the season. As it looks like it's going to be the 66 at Name Almendinger, our final car eliminated here. So without further ado, we're going to set it down for the feature now. As looks like Going to be under caution now is the 69 of Jeremy Isley on the pole here, followed by the 6 of Jack Meoff, and the 7 of Noah Knight, followed by the 76 of Chad Jones, and the behind him is going to be the 52 of Michael Martinez, excuse me, and the 83 of Joey Berge. Not the best camera angles here, unfortunately, as we're going to have a bit of lag. 7 of Noah Knight, first ever start here in SKICAR, hoping to make a big impression now as the pace car is in. We're going to be looking for a green here as the green flag is out and we are racing at Sebring. So the 7 now looking maybe to the inside of the number 6 now, trying to find a little bit of advantage there as the 69 of Jeremy Isley now pulling up alongside. Trying to take the position away now is the 6 of Jack Meoff. Now going to be trying to take a bit of a sizable lead. Is there, almost contact there between the 6 and the 69. This looks like the 7 now. Noah Knight getting around the 69 of Jeremy Isley. Brain fart there. My apologies. As they're still going to be side by side for second now. Going into this nice big right-handers. Now going to be 3 wide now. The 7 getting pushed through the grass. Falling back to now the 4th position now. Almost going back to 5th. As now the 76 of Chad Jones. Almost finished last in his heat race. Almost didn't qualify. Now challenging for second. The 69 of Jeremy Isley. As we're going to be going up a little bit more. Trying to show that battle a little bit better as the 69 fairly getting by in 76. It's everybody driving their hearts out now, trying to run down the number 6 of Jack Meoff. That fantastic balls livery. As we're going into this final corner here, maybe I can just go to the helicopter for that bit, because I hate it when the cars get all that close. It flags the game. As the 6 now almost off track is the 69 now. Thought he was a lot closer. This track is really bad with those optical illusions. So we're now going to go back a little bit through the field and see who's in the back now as we got the 41 of James Daniel. Excuse me. Trying to run down the 18 of Midnight Rider. Is now, looks like the 41 going wide. It's going to be 3 wide down for the last position. Amazingly here at Sebring. Someone's going to have to lift, though, as the 41 going into the corner now. No, they make it clean. It was a 41 sandwich here with the 18 of Midnight Rider here is the bread. Sorry, is the stuff in the middle. Is 85 Johnny Yang, not the kind of run he was hoping to have, starting almost last week's defending winner. Winning in a kind of a surprise fashion after the 8 of Elaine Johnson getting into the wall in the final few laps. As we're going to go a little bit in, as the 83, 85 now picking up a couple positions now from a fantastic early braking maneuver, getting past at least 3 or 4 cars there. Really decisive move by the 85 of Johnny Yang. I'm going to have to look out for him for the rest of the season. I'm going to look out for the battle. We had contact here with the 94 of Joey Tartamello with someone else. And the 1450 and the 28, our point leader. Oh, we got major trouble. The 28 of Mark Martini, point leader here in SKICAR, in the 1450, third in points. Major shakeup in the points now about to happen as we may be under yellow. Just got to check, and yes, we are under yellow here at Sebring for the first time. Not quite sure how that happened. Literally, this is the first, I've simmed like probably 10 or 15 races here trying to see how the cars would react, changing different things. This is the first time I've ever seen an actual yellow, so pretty interesting now as we're going to be racing back to the line. It's going to be 3 wide now for that one position, as it looks like it's going to be the 6 of Jack Meoff. Getting back to the line first, the 69 of Jeremy Isley close behind. Trying to catch up with the pace car now. So, uh, we've had some, oh, okay, the duck was you. Oh, yeah, all the soundboards are you. All right. That's cool. Nice soundboard. Never really figured out how to do that with Discord, but hey, more power to you. Snow, we're under yellow.
It's
By the way, I know I've said it
it's
before, but oh, excuse me. I didn't. Oh,
yes, it's actually built in the Discord.
oh, no kidding. Didn't know that. I'm usually use it on mobile. That's why. So now, while we're under caution, it'd be interesting now because we're going to be here at least a lap or two as we now look for the. Wondering what happened with the contact there with the 94 of Joey Tardamella. Actually, better yet, why don't we figure out what happened to cause that whole caution as we go up through the field now, trying to find the 1450. Let's uh, let's see what happened here. Just getting a little wide there with the 28 of Martini getting off track. And the 28 of Martini sending him into the wall. 28 not able to recover either. Really heartbreaking stuff. This big shakeup in the points now. The 28 of Martini had a huge margin of lead, at least over 10 points over the next person behind him, which I believe, I'm not actually sure who that was off the top of my head. I'd have to look. But yeah, pretty major shakeup. As the looks like they maybe the 28 coming back to hopefully keep in the running, trying to get as many points as he can. As we're gonna see what the heck happened with the 94 here to cause all that front side damage. As the caution's still gonna be for quite a while. So we're just gonna kind of casually see what the heck happened here. Oh, looks like getting to the back of the 18. Avery Williams. A lot of contact. So we're now gonna head up to the front of the field now, trying to see where everyone is now. Oh, we're gonna be here a while. I am so sorry about this. This is the 28 now coming down pit road. Doesn't look like any terminal engine damage, so hoping that this is just a typical pit stop for the Martini Motorsports team there. Fantastic win at Daytona. It's been the picture of consistency all year long. So it's been be a real shame if the 28 ended up DNFing out of this race. Going into the stall now, we're to see what happens. So I don't believe we have a movement here from the 28. Not a very good sign. Maybe just trying to get some of that damage repaired, hopefully. So we're going to be coming down through the field a little bit more. The 12 of Jane drafted after not even making the field 2 weeks ago. Now solidly running top 15, almost in the top 10 now. Only separated by one car by the 87 of Xavier Martinez. So we're going to be looking a little bit more for the seats. Check out the two of Jeremy Phoenix now. Great looking paint scheme on that car. Uh, yeah, just really fitting tribute to Tour Car there with the logo on the back of the thing. Ended up actually making that scheme myself and actually made the logos on the back of that car are the actual tour car logos that were on the '01 of Brayton Laster there in the ARCA series. Sent me the actually sent me the files. So yeah, pretty fitting tribute there to a great NR 2003 stream. Hate that he had to shut it down. As we're gonna be hopefully looks like the pace car might have turned off the lights. We might be going racing this time by. Maybe. Yes, I believe so. That pace car's lights are in fact off. So it looks like we are going to be going racing this time by. Is the 6 of Jack Meoff going to lead him down? Going to be single file now. Unfortunately, double file restart's not quite working out in this kind of sim, but you get what you pay for. As the 2 now. Not quite sure what was going on back there. Is we may have trouble for this 18 at Avery Williams jumping out of line. Maybe coming to pit road. As we're gonna stay up front now and follow the 6 of Jack Meoff to the green flag here at Sebring. Oh, I almost said Sonoma. Yeah, so I know this ain't riveting commentary, but coming out of the corner this time by, it looks like we got a green flag is out and we are underway again here at Sebring as the 7 now of Noah Knight looking to get past the 83 of Joey Berge now for the 4th position. The 69 of Jeremy Isley following close behind that number 6, trying everything in his power to get by because these cars will not pass that much when it comes to a long green flag run, especially here at a road course like Sebring. So hopefully the 69 now trying to get every little bit of speed out of that car that he can. I know I've been saying that a lot, but it's absolutely true. Most of these cars absolutely dirt tracking it through the corners here, getting all the way sideways. As we're going to be focusing now on the, to 69 off track a little bit. Is the 676 of Chad Jones now going to be challenging for the 2nd position? As the 69 of Jeremy Isley challenging on the bottom, trying to keep that position alive. Here's the 76, may just take it out of here, but is the 69 going off track to stay in the spot here? The FIA currently having an aneurysm trying to calculate all of these off-track things, but since we're in SKICAR, we don't have BS rules, so we don't do track limits here. So 69, Jeremy Isley now settling back into the 3rd position, followed by the number 7 of Noah Exo Knight. Oh, wow. I cycle through the camera angles instead of going through the cars. That's lovely. Is the 18 Avery Williams. Looks like there might have been a stop for maybe some damage repair from the contact with Joey Tartamella. Didn't see Tartamella on pit road, though, so, the 28 of Mark Martini back out on the racetrack. Still scored in the 40th position. Don't think he lost a lap there. Just want to see now. Yeah, I don't believe he lost a lap. See now, maybe looking for trying to salvage any kind of points he can get now. Really unfortunate turn of events for that Martini 28, as we have another car on pit road. Oh, we got the 60 of Jimmy Allitzer and the 10 of Hugh Kylson. 60 of Jimmy Allitzer retiring as Kylson now. Some damage to the back end of that Hugh 2024 machine. It looks like trying to beat Avery Williams now out of the pits. Looks like he's going to do it. Just want to go back up towards the front. 6 of Jack Meoff. Solid lead right here. Don't think anyone's really been able to touch him all day. Just a master class of performance here at Sebring as the 76 now getting off the track a little bit, but should be common here. As the 69 now, Jeremy Isley starting to fade a little bit as the 83 of Joey Berge trying to. Oh, no, that was a trick of the eye. Trying to challenge. Now, here's someone we haven't talked that much about today. The four, Race Cleveland. The stone-faced consistency out of this team has been really incredible this year, other than the unfortunate DNQ at I-70. But besides that, we've seen some fantastic runs out of this whole organization. Just really, really proud of them, especially with the SHR teammate there of the 41 of James Daniel. As we're going to be, yep, still the same up front here, pretty much single file. We're going to go back to the field, through the field a little bit. The 44 now, Dodge Charger, a Jet Sneaker. Been doing pretty well this year. Aside from, again, another DNQ. But not really suffering too badly in the points because of it. Having a bunch of really consistent runs, now running top 10. 77 to Davion West in front of him. 77 West now actually having a preseason win in one of the only races we tried to stream on YouTube at Calder Park. Really putting on a clinic there. Hoping to try to do something else today. Trying to get a top 10 finish. I believe would be his first of the year, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go a little bit farther back. We can really see just the stone-faced resiliency of the 00 of Bever Train. New base for that paint scheme this week. Solid looking car with the monster on board. The solid looking 00 numbers from
Yep.
drawing a blank here.
Updated to actually be able to see the Advocare logo as well.
Yes, the Advocare logo is in fact visible now. Execs at that company now very happy that their sponsorship dollars really paying off. As we have chars all over the track now, it's the 87 now of Xavier Daniels. Sorry, Xavier Martinez looking in for perhaps trying to get a top 10 away from Jet Sneaker. Sneaker not going to make it easy on him here. Going into the corner here. As making that outside lane work, which is pretty unlikely here on a road course. As not quite going to be able to do it out of the corner. Looks like the 87 just about to clear the 44 now. Not a great sign for him. So they're going to slot in line now. Really unfortunate for them, as we have a side-by-side battle here for the 7th position now with the 62 of Xavier Krabs and the 52 of Michael Martinez. Martinez taking a little bit of a hiatus recently, but still doing pretty well in the in SKICAR. Almost said tour car. As finally getting by the 62 of Xavier Krabs. 62 actually having a preseason victory to his name. That one coming at Talladega, the closest finish in series history. 2/1000ths of a second. So barely eking out a win there, but really been basically the picture of consistency this year, apart from, yet again, DNF at I-70, because a lot of cars ended up being DNFing at I-70 due to the track's car limit. As we're going to be coming up to the field now. It looks like we've got a pass for second now, the 7 of Noah Knight. Getting by the 76 of Chad Jones. So it looks like we have a caution on the speed. What? You got to be kidding me. Oh, we got some major carnage here. It's the 75 of Caker. Coming off a great run here at a... Oh my god, we got one upside down. Is the 12 of Jane Drafton with damage. Not quite sure where that came from, as the 48 might have gotten off track. See, what happened here is, 12 just squeezing the 75 in the wall, as the 12 also getting into the wall, and the 48. Wild. Not being really able to follow up that great run he had in the first race at Daytona. And the 85 of Johnny Yang in it. And Uncle Ruckus causing the 75 going upside down. Not the night he was wanting to have. 18.8 Midnight Rider in it. 94 Joey Tartamella. More front end damage on that car. 41 of 41's in it too. As that looks like, I do not wait, who disappeared there? Well, that was the 48 of Wyatt Wild, coming off of basically 2 straight almost retirements here. Not the season he's been hoping to have, unfortunately. So we're gonna check up on the what's going on with the rest of the pack here as we have more cars trying to rejoin. 28 Mark Martini calling his way back up to 33rd now for that horrific crash on in the first couple laps. Again, first 2 cautions I've ever seen happen naturally at this track, so really not sure what's going on. I do really apologize. I was trying to get away from the whole caution every couple laps thing. As can't believe it, the 12 at Jane Drafton still out there. Catching up to the pace car. Cannot believe there's no serious damage on that car. As I think most of their view is actually blocked right now by that folded up hood. Let's see if we can go inside real quick. Yeah, not quite sure how the 12 is really able to see anything really in front of her. Maybe they got a little vision on the side here, but really an unfortunate situation to be in, as we're going to head up through the field as we got the 6 of Stefan Dunlop. For once, actually, apart from last week where he ended up on his lid at, I said last week, wow. Yesterday, where he ended up on his lid. So, at Iowa, just trying to hopefully get some points here, as he's currently sitting in the 26th position. So we have another person who didn't do too well at Iowa, the 19 of Daniel Starr. Hoping to come back and really make up for lost time, lost points, as the field now, looks like, is the pace car's lights off? Lights are still on, unfortunately. 35, Jeff Dubuque trying to catch up to the rest of the field. Some light rear end damage on that machine. Overall, looking pretty okay. Oh, we got some cars coming to the safety of pit road. Safety of pit road, wow. I can't talk. It's 87 of Xavier Martinez and the 12 of Jane Trafton. No surprise there. Really hoping to see what can really be done for that car. Is that team going to be going to work on that machine? Going to be a lot of work. 87 now. Look, maybe just looking for tires. Oh no. 12 out of this one. Not the kind of thing you want to see here. And I believe was running 39th at the time, so that's going to be only 1 point to the point total. So yeah, unfortunate day for the 12 of Jane Draft, and total of 1 point through the last 2 races, but hopefully going to pick it up next week. So we're going to be coming up through the pack now. See, we talk about some names we haven't really been talking about all that much. Like the 54 is Zebel Tom Foolington, the He Gets Sus ride. Yet again, that's not me having a lisp or something like that. If you look at the car closely, it is in fact He Gets Sus on that car, so interesting choice of sponsor. more of a joke paint scheme, but altogether pretty halfway decent performance out of him, making the field in almost every race this season that I can recall. Never really quite being there in the end, always really having a lot of issues during races, so hoping to keep it clean today and maybe get a top 10 out of it as he's now running 11th. So we're going to check real quick, and yep, we still have the pace car's lights on, so that's going to be unfortunate. Not quite sure what the deal is here with that. Like I said, the one time that I ever Ooh, we got some people in the Twitter group chat that don't have Discord, and ooh, it looks almost rough. Sorry about that. Saying actually something along the lines of they're a really good road course driver, which really hope that would have been the case at least today, but looks like that would have been the 29 and Nia Marinacci, so not making the call today. But oh, pace car's lights are off. We're gonna go racing this time by 6 of Jack Mehoff, gonna lead him down to green here after leading every single lap today. Really a dominant performance by that team, having never really showed their true potential until now, really. So really great whole performance for that 6 team is, oh, we got a little bit of contact from the 7 now, letting them know that the 7 of Noah Knight now might be gunning for him. Is the we're going to be getting a green. The starter got the yellow flag still in his hand, but looks like we're going to be going green now. Green flag is out, and we are underway for hopefully the last time here at Sebring. Going down to the first corner, it looks like the 6 is going to go uncontested now as the 7 of Noah Knight backing off after that unfortunate little bit of contact there. Not quite sure what the deal with that is, as we're going to be going through the pack a little bit more. Oh, Alvin Ramirez, wow, I can't talk, is yeah, having a really consistent day out here today. Not really been in any serious incidents. Little bit of back bumper damage, but who doesn't have that at this point? As yeah, hoping to try to stay in the top 25 now. Really been a solid 25th place car all year, but never really being able to bring home the major dub here. So he's going to be clearing the 88 now into the 24th. Let's go up now to the the 2 of Jeremy Phoenix now. Some major rear end contact there. Not sure where that happened. The RIP tour car on the back of that car, almost unrecognizable. As the 78 Brandon McMurray started on the front row for his heat race. Unfortunate seeing him all the way back here in 18th. But having a fantastic day now compared to last week is the 95 of Joey Wheeler's not even making the field. But now holding down almost the top 15. So trying to make up for all those lost points. And doing a damn good job at it. Going to go up a little bit farther. So at 76 of Chad Jones. Never really said too much about Jones. Got the 2-car team at Jones Enterprises. The other car being the 65 of Blake Reed Jr., rookie, new to the series. And, well, who isn't new to this series? I mean, it's been, what, a week? But, yeah, the Procore 76, great looking paint scheme on that car. Always been very consistent with, always pretty much been in the top 20 for about as long as I can remember for basically any race I could think of. So, just a really solid performance out of that team. And, yeah, we're going to be going on a little bit further. It's the 35 Jeff Dubuque, really falling back now. Not quite sure what's amiss on that car. Looks like almost no damage, but it's been always in and out of the pits today. As the 87 of Xavier Martinez now holding up, coming up to the back of the back. The 10 of Hugh Kylson now muscling the 18 of Avery Williams out of the way now, trying to get underneath him. Not quite going to get it done. Unfortunately there. Yeah, the 28 Mark Martini not going to be able to get as many points as he thought he would as the 29th place starter now. Sorry, runner now. Midnight Rider. Not quite been doing that hot this season. Has I believe, a single-digit point total, so hopefully trying to get some more points here today. Trying to build up that momentum for later in the season. So we have a 30 race schedule here. So plenty of time to make up for lost ground. So you're only in the 4th race of the season. Here's the 6 to jack me off now, bringing him down to 2 to go here at Sebring. Got to think about it. Wow, I can't even think for shit. So now we're going to be looking inside. See exactly, because we've had a lot of incidents on track today that have not been caught by our cameras, unfortunately. But nothing really too major besides that contact with the number 2 car. But couldn't have been too serious because he's still, where is he? Yeah, running top 20. So really good day for him. As far as after that unfortunate DNF last night. And speaking of not doing so hot, the 8 of Elaine Johnson had a fantastic run going yesterday at Iowa, but unfortunately not so good towards the end of the race. Kind of fell off in the last couple laps, made contact with the wall. So kind of a heartbreaker there, but trying to at least get that top 20 run. As we got a ton of cars in the grass now. The 01 of Rosa de la Cruz. And I believe it was someone else. We got a trio of cars here where that we're absolutely gunning for it for a little bit there, but looks like not anymore. He's got the 00 of Bever Train now side by side with the number 24 of Miles Hammond. Trying to take that spot away from him. Looks like he's gonna now, moving into the 11th position, hopefully, if that's if I can recall correctly. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty much a dead heat now. Is the 24 actually making the topside work here? Not often that you see something like that.
This makes the man happy. This makes the man happy to see the 00 finally doing well.
Exactly, the 00 not having the best run the last couple of races, finally getting its big break, trying to actually muscle his way up here, maybe trying to battle for a top 10 here, as we had 1 lap to go there, presented by Credit One Bank. Did not mention that. It's just such a huge racetrack with so many cars. It's almost impossible to keep track. It's the 6 to jack me off. Nothing but clean racetrack ahead of him. Coming through and off the track almost all the way there. Just trying to make it home here. Not make any mistakes. So we're going to be follow the number 6. Now, almost perfect all day long. Not a single mistake. Leading every single lap here at Sebring. The 6 to jack me off. The ball's number 6. MS Paint inspired paint scheme. 7 of Noah Knight. Doesn't look like he's going to have much for him if the 6 can keep it clean here in these last couple corners. Coming down. Coming up right over here to the final straightaway now. The second to last straightaway. Nothing in his way. Perfect race all day long. Even through multiple restarts, this guy has not let off once. And coming into the final corner, looks like there's going to be zero pressure from behind as the 6 of Jack Meoff going to be a first-time SKICAR winner here at Sebring. Just got to say, hope they can really keep this momentum going here as next week. Hope you can keep this momentum going here as tomorrow we're going to be going to the wonderful, fabulous uh, Coca-Cola Raceway, the large super speedway that's also featured in iRacing. Going to be a really spectacular show. Don't want to miss it. 7 p.m. right here on Discord, and hopefully later the same night, going to be on YouTube. So, yep, there's a lot to look forward to here in the ski car season. As in the next couple weeks, we have Riverside, Homestead, and Mexico City, which is a really interesting track. Never would have thought of actually adding it without the input of the track suggestions channel, which if you haven't already, should really check out. We have whenever a track ends up not working, or if we want to do something special, I've been going in order here. So the last track that we've ended up adding, because Oswego Grip stopped really working all that well, was we added Barberton Speedway. So coming next up on the chopping block, if something else happens to a track, is going to be the Monza Oval, suggested by Avery Williams. So it's going to be a really interesting season here. Don't want to miss it. And yeah, hope to see you there. And until next time, this has been SKICAR, and we've been at Sebring. So until next time, see ya.